Ever since I was a child, I had been fascinated by dolls and dollhouses. There was something enchanting about their miniature world and the stories they could tell. So when I stumbled upon an old, dusty dollhouse at a flea market, I couldn't resist the urge to bring it home. The dollhouse had an air of mystery about it. Its weathered exterior hinted at years of neglect, but I saw the potential for restoration. With great care, I cleaned it up, repaired the delicate furniture, and arranged the tiny rooms with precision. As I completed the restoration, I couldn't shake the feeling that there was something peculiar about the dollhouse. It had an eerie presence, as if it held secrets from the past. But I brushed off my unease, attributing it to my overactive imagination. Once the dollhouse was displayed in my living room, strange occurrences began to unfold. It started with subtle movements. A chair slightly askew, a miniature door that seemed to open and close on its own. I dismissed them as coincidences, unwilling to acknowledge the possibility of something more sinister. But as days turned into weeks, the events escalated. I would wake up to find the furniture rearranged overnight, as if the dolls had come alive while I slept. Sometimes I would catch glimpses of movement out of the corner of my eye, only for it to vanish when I turned to look. The once charming dollhouse became a source of unease and fear. I felt like an intruder in its domain, and the dolls seemed to taunt me with their silent stares. Their painted eyes appeared to follow me around the room, their tiny smiles transforming into wicked grins. I shared my experiences with friends and family, but they dismissed it as an overactive imagination or a prank. Determined to find answers, I turned to research. I discovered that the dollhouse had once belonged to a family with a tragic history. Rumors of untimely deaths and unexplained disappearances surrounded their name. Armed with this knowledge, I delved deeper into the family's past, unearthing old newspaper articles and archives. The stories painted a picture of a cursed bloodline, plagued by darkness and tragedy. It seemed that the spirits of the family's troubled past had found a home within the dollhouse, tormenting anyone who dared to possess it. As I uncovered more about the dollhouse's history, I couldn't help but wonder if there was a way to break the curse. Was there a hidden ritual or a forgotten artifact that could banish the spirits and restore peace? With a mixture of trepidation and determination, I set out on a quest to unravel the secrets of the haunted dollhouse. Armed with my research and a growing determination, I sought out experts in the paranormal and ancient artifacts. I consulted psychics, historians, and occultists, hoping to find a solution to the haunting that plagued the dollhouse. One particular psychic, Madame Lorraine, claimed to have a deep understanding of spiritual entities and dark forces. She agreed to meet me at my home and conduct a séance to make contact with the spirits trapped within the dollhouse. As Madame Lorraine set up her equipment, a sense of apprehension filled the room. The atmosphere grew heavy, and the air seemed charged with unseen energy. She instructed me to join hands with her and close my eyes, allowing myself to be open to the spiritual realm. In the depths of the séance, whispers filled the air, chilling me to the core. The dolls in the dollhouse seemed to come alive, their presence overwhelming. Madame Lorraine channeled the spirits, asking them to reveal their intentions and the key to breaking the curse. The response was chilling. The spirits conveyed their anger and sorrow, trapped within the dollhouse for eternity. They sought revenge for the injustices they had suffered, and they would not rest until their tormentors had paid the price. With a sense of urgency, Madame Lorraine revealed that the only way to appease the malevolent spirits was to confront the darkest secrets of the dollhouse's former owners. I had to delve even deeper into their history, uncovering the truths they sought to hide. Driven by the spirits' demands, I continued my investigation, unearthing hidden diaries and letters that shed light on the family's dark past. Tales of betrayal, greed, and unspeakable acts came to the surface, revealing the true nature of the curse that had befallen the dollhouse. Armed with this newfound knowledge, I returned to the dollhouse, ready to confront the spirits and put an end to their reign of terror. I arranged the miniature furniture, recreating the scenes of their torment and summoning the spirits once more. In the presence of the spirits, I confessed the truths that had been buried for generations. I acknowledged their pain and offered a sincere apology for the atrocities committed against them. As the words left my lips, the atmosphere in the room shifted, and an ethereal light enveloped the dollhouse. With a final gust of energy, the spirits departed, their presence fading from the dollhouse. Silence filled the room, and I could sense the weight of the curse lifting. The dollhouse, once a vessel of malevolence, became nothing more than a collection of beautifully crafted miniatures. In the aftermath of the haunting, I chose to keep the dollhouse, a reminder of the darkness that can lurk behind the facade of innocence. It serves as a cautionary tale and a symbol of the power of redemption. The spirits found their peace, and I found solace in knowing that I had played a part in their release. As time passed, the memory of the haunting began to fade, but the lessons learned remained etched in my mind. The dollhouse serves as a constant reminder of the fragility of life and the importance of confronting the darkness that resides within. And so, the haunted dollhouse now stands as a testament to the power of courage and the triumph of the human spirit over malevolence. Its restoration signifies not only the physical but also the spiritual healing that can be achieved when we confront our deepest fears and seek redemption. I couldn't believe my luck when I stumbled upon the antique shop tucked away in a forgotten corner of the city. Its weathered sign and dimly lit interior seemed to promise hidden treasures. And hidden treasure I found indeed. Amongst the dusty shelves, amidst a collection of forgotten relics, stood a dollhouse unlike any I had ever seen. Its craftsmanship was impeccable, each intricate detail a testament to the skill of its creator. I was drawn to it, as if an invisible force beckoned me closer. As I reached out to touch the delicate exterior, a chill ran down my spine. The air seemed to grow heavier, and the room filled with an otherworldly hush. It was as if the dollhouse held a secret, waiting to be uncovered. Unable to resist its allure, I purchased the dollhouse and brought it home. Little did I know that my life was about to take a haunting turn. From the moment I placed it on the antique table in my living room, strange occurrences began to unfold. The dolls inside the house seemed to have a life of their own. Their porcelain faces carried enigmatic expressions that seemed to shift when I turned my back. I would find them in different positions, as if engaged in secret conversations while I slept. One night, unable to sleep, I found myself drawn to the dollhouse. Moonlight filtered through the curtains, casting an ethereal glow on its miniature rooms. The dolls beckoned me with their unblinking eyes, their tiny hands outstretched. As I reached out to touch one of the dolls, a jolt of electricity coursed through my fingertips. The room spun, and before I knew it, I found myself inside the dollhouse, my body shrunken to fit its diminutive dimensions. The once charming rooms now took on a sinister aura. Shadows danced across the walls, and the air was thick with an otherworldly presence. I was no longer an observer but a participant in a haunting tale. The dolls, once inanimate objects, moved with a life force I couldn't comprehend. Their whispers filled the air, a symphony of eerie voices that echoed through the miniature corridors. I tried to escape, but each room I entered led me deeper into the heart of this macabre labyrinth. As I ventured through the dollhouse, I discovered fragments of a dark history, a tale of sorrow and despair that had long been hidden. Each room told a story, a chapter in the lives of its former occupants. There were hints of tragedy, secrets whispered in the corners, and a palpable sense of unfinished business. The more I explored, the more entangled I became in the haunting web of the dollhouse's past. It was as if the spirits of those who once dwelled within its walls sought solace, reaching out to me in their ethereal forms. They longed for release, for their stories to be told, and their restless souls to find peace. Haunted by the weight of their presence, I vowed to uncover the truth and set them free. With each puzzle I solved, with each secret I unraveled, I came closer to understanding the enigma of the dollhouse. But little did I know that the answers I sought would come at a price I was willing to pay to break free from this haunting imprisonment. As I stood on the threshold of the final room, a foreboding sense of anticipation washed over me. The spirits converged, their whispers growing louder, their longing palpable. It was time to confront the ultimate truth, to unveil the dark secrets that had bound them to this spectral prison. With trembling hands, I pushed open the door and stepped into the abyss of the unknown, ready to face the specters that awaited me. As I entered the final room of the dollhouse, a chilling silence enveloped me. The air hung heavy with anticipation, as if the spirits held their breath, waiting for me to uncover the truth that lay within. The room itself was a haunting tableau. Dimly lit by a single flickering candle, the walls were adorned with faded wallpaper, and dust-covered furniture stood frozen in time. A sense of foreboding hung in the air, intensifying my every breath. The dolls, positioned meticulously throughout the room, seemed to watch me with their glassy eyes. Their expressions mirrored a mixture of sorrow, anger, and longing. It was as if they held the key to the mysteries that plagued the dollhouse. I moved cautiously, my heart pounding in my chest, determined to unlock the secrets that bound the spirits to this ethereal realm. I examined each doll, studying their intricate features, searching for clues hidden within their delicate forms. As I touched one of the dolls, a jolt of energy surged through me, connecting me to the spirit trapped within. Images flashed before my eyes, snippets of a tragic tale that unfolded within the walls of the dollhouse. The dollhouse had once belonged to a family torn apart by unspeakable tragedy. The dolls were not mere playthings but vessels for the souls of those who had suffered, their spirits forever bound to this cursed realm. Driven by a mix of curiosity and compassion, I delved deeper into the past, unearthing long-forgotten memories and unraveling the web of sorrow that held the spirits captive. Each room revealed fragments of the family's story, the love and loss, the secrets and regrets that defined their existence. As I connected with the spirits, I realized that they yearned for closure, for a chance to confront the pain that had tormented them for so long. They had been waiting for someone like me, someone who would listen, understand, and help them find peace. Together, we embarked on a journey of reconciliation. We revisited the scenes of their past, revisiting memories tainted by tragedy, but also discovering moments of joy and love that had been overshadowed by darkness. Through empathy and understanding, I facilitated conversations between the spirits, allowing them to express their deepest emotions, their grievances, and their unfulfilled desires. It was a cathartic process, an emotional release that began to heal the wounds of the past. With each interaction, the spirits grew stronger, their energy transforming. The haunted dollhouse, once a place of despair, became a sanctuary of catharsis and redemption. The dolls themselves changed, their expressions softening, their eyes reflecting a glimmer of hope. Together, we unveiled the final piece of the puzzle, a revelation that held the key to releasing the spirits from their eternal confinement. It was a bittersweet moment, as the spirits, now ready to move on, prepared to leave the dollhouse and embrace their newfound freedom. As I watched them fade away, their ethereal forms dissolving into the air, I couldn't help but feel a profound sense of accomplishment and peace. The dollhouse, once a vessel of sorrow and despair, now stood as a symbol of resilience and transformation. With the spirits finally at rest, I stepped out of the dollhouse, the weight of their stories lifted from my shoulders. I knew that the haunted dollhouse would forever hold a place in my heart, a testament to the power of empathy and the enduring nature of the human spirit.